now everybody can stop pestering me, to a degree. I'm good now. Now it's just time to put in work. Honestly, just disappear in college.
So, if you knew a couple of weeks ago, what did you want to see or need to see this past weekend on your final official visit there?
Just to see the relationship with the coaches. Just, are we really, is it really like a family feel to it? Are the coaches snapping at the players, like cussing a lot? Or are they jerks, so to say? What type of people are they? And, just spending time with them, just getting to know them a little bit better, and just getting to know them, like, personally, different level. I was definitely pleased and elated with what I saw.
Did you tell them a couple weeks ago, or did you kind of keep them in the dark?
I kept it on the low until today.
Yeah. Did you call him like a little bit ahead of the ceremony?
I called Coach Jones on the way.
Yeah. Yeah. What did he say when you told him?
He was pumped, man. Yeah, it was a good moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody at UT told me that you guys must be heck of a poker players. You play any poker? They didn't have a clue going into the weekend what your decision was going to be. How'd you keep it so hush-hush?
Just say poker face. There's no emotion. Don't give anything away. I'll lose the excitement of this. You saw this place erupted. It was all worth it. So.
You mentioned you knew a couple weeks ago. Was there any certain thing that helped you kind of get to that moment where you knew? Was there anything last visit you needed to take somewhere else or anything?
Nothing really. No certain moment. I will go back to one moment while recruiting with Tennessee. I got a chance to hang out with Coleman Thomas and Jack Jones, and those two guys, and Jay Sean Anderson, cannot forget Jay Sean. Those three guys are really key in my recruitment, I'd say. Those are my player hosts every time, just kicking with Coleman, in his house, Jay Sean was there. Just talking to those guys, seeing what type of people they are. They're just my type of guys, They're just my type of people, and I really enjoyed it.
How important was familiarity in general with Tennessee? You've been there so many times, your sister's there, just familiarity, did that kind of tip the scales for you?
That's definitely huge. That really played a large role in going, and also just marketing myself. Just possibilities of thinking person can do for me after. So.
How much does that VFL and the whole, you talked about the 40 years, not just the 4 years, how important is that to you?
It's extremely important, it's the rest of my life. If I do get the chance, God willing, to play in the NFL, I'll probably come out, in my 30s at best. There's still a whole lot of life to be lived, so, they'll prepare me well.
Your dad told a story about, going out as a little boy and dragging him out there and wanting to learn technique and stuff in the front yard.
Yeah.
Does that kind of thing flash in front of your eyes when you're sitting here and it's really quiet and you're waiting on them to come out of break, and it's like all that hard work from when you were a little boy and stuff to now kind of, it's about to culminate?
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, it's a culmination of events. Not only just those moments, even the worst moments, getting beat on a play, somebody gets a sack on you, but, just growing from those experiences and just kind of go together. It's like, man, if this is the results of what I've done so far, what's next? I'm just hungry for the next part.
Trey, when did you decide to enroll early, and when did that decision?
A couple years ago, I think my sophomore year, a lot of guys were doing it at Tennessee, and I was taking notice, and I was like, you know what, man, they're probably going to do well, and most guys who enroll early do well. They get into the system, well-adjusted. I know one senior had a quote, Sean Pollard at Clemson, he's just like, when you enroll early, about time when all the other freshmen roll around, you feel like a seasoned veteran, because they're all throwing up and stuff, and you're just like, let's do it again. So, might as well get used to the system now. It's waiting.
It seemed a little weird. Do you want to leave high school pretty soon? What do you think?
It hasn't really set in, I don't think, because I got a ton of homework tonight, so I'm really thinking about that homework right now. But yeah, it's going to set in probably Friday. I still have exams coming up, but yeah, it's probably going to hurt a little bit, but I'll get through it.
So when is your exam? When you take those?
Next week. So really, this is my last week of school, so I'm going to be chilling.
With your sister out of the house, and it's been you and your dad since your mom passed.
Yeah.
You guys have kind of been a nice unit.
Yeah.
How you could try to cherish this, especially this Christmas, these next couple of weeks, before you move out and become the empty nest a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got some good advice, from some coaches. I think it was Coach Forden or somebody. I think he's at Auburn now. He told me, cherish every moment with your father and your family. Because when you get to college, I'm not saying it stops, but you don't have those moments as often. You sort of take it for granted right now. So I'm cherishing every moment I have.
Who finished second?
I hate to go into that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really matter now. I'm involved. So,
sure.
What I'm saying?
Yeah. I was just wondering how much you kind of wrestled back and forth at all as you got toward that decision a couple weeks ago.
Yes, sir. I definitely did. My visit to Ohio State was tremendous. I love Coach Meyer and the staff. Great staff. They have a bunch of great players coming. The players that hit me up all week, like Barry Ryan, Jeff Kuda. I love them.
Where do you kind of see Tennessee going now? Now that you're officially involved and part of the program, where do you kind of see Tennessee going after an 8-4 year and looking ahead?
Well, if you look at the history, I mean, they just keep going and doing well. This year, I think, were they 8-4 last year?
Yeah.
So same thing last year. We're only gonna get better. We get more recruits, we're gonna work hard, we're just gonna get better. That's all you can hope for. So we'll work every day at it.
I think for me, you mentioned, I heard you talk about your potential earlier. I guess what do you see for the future? I know you're ready to get to work. You talked about that a few weeks ago. Just how excited are you? What do you feel like you can accomplish in Tennessee?
I think just next thing my goal is, it's first round draft pick. I don't really care how I just want to be a first rounder. I want to be remembered in Tennessee football legacy as a guy who'll change it around, especially on the offensive line. And I know we will do it. So we're gonna work hard every day at it. That's all I can promise. Blood, sweat, and tears.
Have they told you what position they see you playing?
I won't go in detail, but I'll play every position.
Yeah.
I'll get some center reps eventually. So
How much do you know about some of the other famous Vols that have come from Jackson, like Al Wilson and Jabari Greer? Have they talked to you at all?
I've never met Jabari Greer, but I've talked to Al Wilson before. Trey T, he went to my high school, was here today. So, influences like that, those are Vol greats. What can you ask for? Those are the greats, man. Yes, sir.
Thanks, Trey.
Yes, sir.
So you're super excited to go in there. So you just starting college life. Are you a little bit nervous at all? Do you have any nerves?
Nah, not really.
Not at all?
It's just gonna suck. It's just gonna suck and then get better.
What's your mentality as far as going into spring practice? Anything you want to work on or prioritize to sort of get used to college game?
Definitely my stamina. Definitely need to start doing better for all the periods of time. Get my best effort in all the periods of time. So I'm just gonna work at it.
What's Coach Bradley told you?
The speed of the game's gonna change. The players obviously gonna be bigger, stronger, better. Just have to prepare for it, and it does.
One more thing, away from football, do you have a major or something you're interested in studying?
Sports marketing, sports management. But I might do a minor in business also.
Have you wanted to do that for a long time or something kind of recent?
Just sort of recent. That minor in business is a little recent. I got some good advice. I'm probably going to do sports marketing and management.
So, going back to the summer, how was it to get a feel of how Coach Jones sort of runs his program at the lineman camp?
Yeah.
Was that a good experience for you?
Yeah, great experience. Just seeing all the great guys like Juwan James, Trey Smith, obviously, Cade Mays' father, Chad Clifton, big names like that coming to coach you. I mean, it's pretty impressive. I had a great feel from the coaching staff. They're going to push you every play. That's one reason why I chose him, because I know Coach Mahoney's not an O-line coach. I'm his buddy. He's going to get in your face. You better do it. Let's go. So I need that push. I know I do. Be my best.
Cool, thank you.